What's good, up about it? It's your boy MD. Got another course review today. It's going to be Championsgate, the national course. This Championsgate is going to be by the Omni Resort, not the one where it's Championsgate Golf Club. Okay, let's get right into it. So they got two courses. Oh, by the way, it was a lot easier getting there this time than the other one. They got two courses, international and national. We're going to be reviewing national. So let's get right into it. But I think we'll start with the short game facility right away. So for the range, it's okay. Obviously not as good as OCN, mainly because it's very bunched together. It's not as much space as OCN. I know Orange County has the biggest range in the world, but you know, I mean, the grass quality was short. It was softer than the course, which we'll get into later. The short game facility, they got a putting green and a chipping green. I don't know if you are allowed to chip on the putting green because some people do it, sometimes they don't do it. But the putting green is a little slower than the greens on the course. But I like the distance that it holds the space from each other. It's for medium putts, and then maybe you gotta go to the end of the green for 40 range plus. And the chipping area kind of weirded me out. All of the grass around, especially the putting green and the chipping green, Bermuda grass, short grass, thin, right? So yeah, I'm standing there, I'm figuring out, you know, what's the best way to hit off this Bermuda grass for chips so I don't just stab it into the ground. You know, I've been doing some Steve Strickers, some, you know, shutting the club face, bending the club down, trying to just roll it up. And before I got onto the course, I thought I had a pretty good idea of what to do. But when I got onto the course, there was literally no short grass there around the chipping area. Maybe it was just the fringe, which I would just put anyways. But for 15 yards up, no Bermuda grass, which was, I wouldn't say it was annoying because I was like, hey, I just get to, you know, chip normally. But you know, it was just kind of weird that they had no, let's say, second cut rough around the greens, so you couldn't even really practice those shots around the facility, which was okay. The golf carts really helped for playing the course blind. I think this you know, electric golf carts, but it had one of the better golf carts. So they have the screen, you know, like right here when you look up, when you sit in the cart above the steering wheel. Basically it shows you the course layout. So if we're on hole 1, for example, you know, it was like a little par 4, it's a bunker on the right, water further right, and it was kind of open on the left, and there was like 1 or 2 trees on the left side. It showed me that it was, well, obviously I could see, but it showed me past the trees what was there. When I saw it was open, I was like, okay, the mist is going to be left here, not right. And it also shows where the flag is for the day, for the most part. It's as accurate as it can be, I guess, but it really helps with showing you the golf course blind. That's definitely an A+ there. You can just sort of tap the screen and go to the middle of the green, and it'll give you that yardage. Especially sometimes when the rangefinder isn't picking up the flag, because it's like, they also have the electric scorecard on there and a bunch of stuff, ads, whatever. So love the golf cart. Scorecards, the quality was normal paper. I mean, I would say that's the stock. I think that's the extremities. Okay. The tee boxes. Yeah, I mean, I really tested out on the par 3s. The tee boxes were great. The grass was better on the range. It was better than the range. Again, the tee boxes were a little softer. The ground a little softer than the fairways. The fairways were maintained well, but it was hard grass. Hard ground, so when you hit, you know, if you're not careful, the club kind of bounces up into the ball. So, you know, you just gotta hit more down on it, make sure of that. The one thing that was a little annoying, even though that's just me, is that the range was one grass, the fairways were another grass, so I needed to adjust as quickly as possible to not, you know, waste too many holes. So the fairways were hard ground, which obviously it wasn't Bermuda grass in the fairways. I would have actually liked that challenge. That would have been interesting. But the fairways were well maintained as well. You know, just fix your divots, all that. The greens, like I said earlier, the greens on the course were faster than the greens on the putting green. So I'll try to adjust quickly. The greens were small, hourglass shape. So it was long front to back, and not very big in width. So if you're gonna miss heading into these greens, you gotta miss short and long, which isn't really how, you know, at least I think most golfers miss it. You want to make sure that your distances are in check. You're trying to hit a 130-yard shot, it's gonna go 130, not 150. That's kind of weird to me that they did that. They protected versus the long and short miss, which I guess they do for casual golfers and all that, but you couldn't miss left or right, which also doesn't make sense because golfers do miss left and right. I would say more than they miss in yardages. So that was quite interesting that they did that. I don't know if they just wanted to troll the golfers or whatnot, but the greens were also well maintained, pretty quicker than I thought they'd be. Yeah, I mean the layout itself was, I would say very solid. They basically gave you three normal holes, normal to hard. So let's say get like a 450-yard par 4. You need a solid tee shot. This course is definitely second shot golf. So basically, you know, obviously the tee shot's important, but you needed to make sure that you placed yourself in a good spot where you have a good shot at the green. Angles were also very important. You didn't want to be behind a tree. Now I remember hitting it into a bunker. Oh, by the way, the bunkers were soft sand, at least the day I played it, and they weren't very deep. So shallow bunkers, soft sand. I don't mind shallow bunkers. I prefer a little bit of a deep bunker just so I can feel like I'm getting that upward bunker shot. But the shallow is fine. I love soft sand in the bunker. Hard sand is I can hit hard sand, but you're definitely gonna make sure you control that and not, you know, bounce the club in and drop kick it, because that sucks. I think my favorite hole, would be the 15th. I think it was 15. Basically, this was an African-looking hole. So from the blue tees, let's say the blue tees, maybe it was like 165. But the best part of this hole was they placed the tree in front of the green, and it wasn't in front of the green. You know, short of the green, you had just not out of bounds, but it was long grass. It was junk there, short of the green, and then maybe you could hit maybe you had 30 yards to the green before you had the junk behind you. They placed the tree in the junk, but it was like on the right half of the green, almost in the middle of the green. Didn't have any branches, or it had branches but didn't have leaves on it. Basically, it was in the right half of the green, and you could hit the tree just hitting a good shot to the green, especially if you were in the black tees, for example. They were placed more to the left, and if you were trying to hit a draw, you could just clip a branch, and for some people it could be annoying because the ball was tracing to the green. And the fact that I don't know if they did it on, I guess they just didn't cut it down because I thought it would be a good test. I love the fact that there was a tree pretty much almost in the middle of the green, because it's like one of those troll holes where you need to aim specifically on the green. The miss needs to be left half of the green if you don't want to hit the tree. If you hit the tree, it's going to bounce into the junk, and you're probably going to have to drop. That's my favorite hole. I think what they did on the double green, so the double green was on 17, and it was also on 4, so it's 2 par 3s connected by double green. That was pretty cool that they did that as well. You know, you don't play too many I don't play too many courses on double greens now, and that hole was very picturesque on the 17th hole. But yeah, so I think the overall quality of the course, I enjoyed. The layout was good. I liked that they gave you, well, I don't know if I liked it, but they did give you an easy hole. I'll say easy. They gave you an easy hole every 3 or 4 holes, and between those they gave you holes that you really needed to focus on to not mess up. So in the easy holes, it was maybe short par 4s or short par 5s that you really needed to take advantage of. And I would just say you need to make birdie there. You need to hit a good tee shot, you need to hit a good second shot, you need to try to make the putt. Because the holes in between, again, there were some holes that they restricted what you could do in the tee shot, and you really just needed to hit a good second shot. I like that. I like that they, I guess I'll say, eased it up on the every 4th or 5th hole. I think the overall quality of the course is brilliant. It's better than Green or Leafy. I mean, it wasn't. I like Championsgate. It's definitely it looks like a good neighborhood. Way better than Green and Leafy and Kissimmee. It's really good. It's really solid. The course is really solid. So my rating of the course would be, I think it would be a 6.97. I think that's my rating of the course. Yeah, dude, I'm just gonna say this right now. It's a 6.9 because I'm just gonna say it's really hard to come close to Queechee. And I'm not talking about I'm playing Pebble Beach and I'm playing TBC. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about these just stock courses. They gotta step it up to beat Queechee, man. They gotta step it up to beat Queechee. I mean, I should actually do that review of Queechee sometime, and it's gonna be like legit. But 6.9 because it was just a good course. It was like there's no not maintained grass. The tee boxes are brilliant. There's no, like, besides that hole where the tree was in the middle of the green, there's no like bum ass trees. The course was just good, and I was happy to play such a solid course. 6.9, that's my review of the national course at Championsgate. Hope you Apple Butters have a great day. Peace.